Yo, what's up? All right, enough of that. Yo, I can be loud. Yeah, welcome to my. I sound drunk. Sorry, I'm not. That's really early. That's all the movie I'm going to talk about 2 days ago, actually. Thursday night at 8 o'clock. And man, oh man, this movie was. I'm just gonna start with a synopsis. Pretty much, Harry needs a new kidney, so he's off to find his daughter to get her kidney, and then hijinks. That is literally what it is. No real plot. Which, I mean, that's the same thing with the first one. Do you really care about the real plot of the thing in the first one? No. So, the issue is this movie funny? Not really. Like, there are a few really good solid jokes, like jokes I actually didn't even think was gonna happen. But that was more of a shock humor joke. And they still had some dark jokes, which I could taste like, oh, cool. But the majority of the time, when you see a fart joke, and you're like, fart joke. Then you see another fart joke, you're like, oh, another fart joke. But then you see a fourth one, in like scenes after scenes, and you're like, oh my god, this is such a fucking joke. It's really bad. Really bad. Now, some jokes were good, which I could tell you that's a really good positive. And Jim Carrey and damn, and Daniel uh, Berta all do very well. Like I I enjoyed Jim Carrey in really anything. I enjoyed him in Burt Wonderstone, more than actually like Steve Carell in that movie. It was pretty much the best thing. And the acting was as good as you could guess for something like this. But I've seen the first one, and this movie, just like, look, it's the same joke from the first one, or it's jokes that you see coming from like a mile away. It's like, oh, they're putting fireworks in his room. Don't worry, I didn't put a lot. And what do you know? He put a bunch in there. What? I mean, stuff like that. You know it's gonna be like that from the first moment. You like, yeah. So, and I think the biggest issue is it wasn't that surprising, and also they could have made a really good movie. They took 20 years, okay, to make this, to actually get it into like filming development. And when they did, everyone was so happy. Like I was even kind of excited, even though like I never really grew up in the '90s with it. Problem is, even though their material kind of got more mature with the people that the movie was meant for, it needed to, like in some shape or form, because the actors are in like 40s and 50s. They can't just be like, let's act like we're 20 again. That it just doesn't work like that. Also, this might be like a bias thing, but I didn't have a nostalgic feeling for it because of how my age is not there for it. So it could differentiate between. Also, comedy is very relative. So this comedy may not have fit my situation, but you might have liked it. I thought this movie was just, I'll, you know what, I'll give it a D. A solid D. Because even though with everything that happened in the movie was gosh awful, the jokes were still good. Acting was pretty good. Rob Riggle was good. And, yeah. And also, some people actually laughed in the theater, which made me sad about humanity. But, peace. Maybe next movie I'll see is better.